Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves a new trailer for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3, featuring some new footage brought to us by Oku TV, of course, the French TV network responsible for airing Ninjago Dragons Rising. In fact, they just put out the first 2 episodes in French. I covered all of that yesterday, so check out yesterday's videos if you have not heard that news. It was pretty big news, but regardless, we do have a new trailer from Oku TV featuring some new stuff and also some old stuff, but also a lot of new stuff. So I figured, why not take the time to break down this trailer, just because we do have some new things among some old stuff, but still new footage regardless. So let's start at the beginning of this trailer. We have the Forbidden 5 checking into Thunderfang's quarters. We've seen this plenty of times in plenty of other footage. Nothing really new to talk about there. We have the Forbidden 5 attacking this truck. This is actually taken from the first episode of Season 3. We've seen this already. Nothing really new to talk about there. We've also seen this shot of the Forbidden 5 all lined up. It's a cool shot, but we've seen it already. We've seen this too with the Forbidden 5 hovering. Luckily, we have some new stuff in here somewhere. Right there, we have a new shot of Big Zane, looking all big and zany. Now, Big Zane here, I still really enjoy this design. Of course, we've seen this design a ton now in various promo material for Dragons Rising Season 3, but it's nice to see it in full, in broad daylight. You know, we can get a nice look at what's going on here. I like how detailed it is in terms of the texture. There is some battle damage here, some dirt around Big Zane. He was clearly in some type of fight. Not sure where they are here. Some type of desert, possibly the first realm. That appears to be the same scene as this sequence right here with Lloyd with a prismatic blade. Pixel is here too. What's up, Pixel? Back again once again. We have Xanth behind Sora and Frack. So I think this could be possibly after Zane and Pixel reunite, after they successfully get a prismatic blade back from the 5 or something. Again, hard to say really. We have this sequence where Zane is scanning a prismatic blade, and this sequence where Noct has taken the prismatic blade. You can see Zane in the background having been defeated there, I imagine. We also have Raptin's guys behind Noct, so this is clearly on that big train sequence, you know, where Zane was previously fighting Noct. Then we have this shot of Aaron in what appears to be maybe the Ghost/Spectral lands. It's hard to say what that name actually is. Essentially the new Departed realm, to an extent. We saw an image of this yesterday looking very awesome. But he has a small prismatic blade, and he is using it to attack someone. But if you look a little closely, you can see a ghost in the background there. Appears to be Morro. Same armor, same hair as Morro. So this is clearly Morro, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I wonder what he's doing on the ground. I love how our first 2 looks at Morro are him just standing there and him face planted on the ground. It's pretty exciting there. But Aaron attacks something. What is that mysterious ghost crystal kind of thing? It's like a crystal beast. I don't know why it reminds me of like Suicune from Pokemon, but it smacks Aaron away. I have no idea what that thing is. Looks to be kind of dangerous, though. Aaron's kind of struggling against it there. Nice new shot of Kai, Sora, and Frack. You can see we have parts of the combo mech behind them. Zane using his ice power. Awesome. He looks shocked and stunned. Maybe this is when he sees Pixel for the first time. Pixel jumps in to save him. Zane is like, oh, look at that, it's Pixel. Then we have Noct flying with some Dragonians. I love how the Dragonians look. Very dangerous, very intimidating, very evil. Probably corrupted, though, if I had to take a guess. Thunderfang looks angry here. This is a new shot of Thunderfang. He looks just absolutely enraged. I don't know what happened to Thunderfang. I'm trying to count chains, but I think he does have all of his chains. Maybe the 5 failed him or something. Then we have this shot, which is actually from the intro. I will make a separate video later breaking down the intro. The intro, of course, was revealed along with the new French episodes, and it is pretty awesome. I do plan on making a full breakdown video of that intro, hopefully later today, but if not later today, definitely within the next few days here. But we have Nia, we have Kai, Zarkt, and Kerr in the background there. I love how the trailers are now using shots from the intro. Well, the intro is pretty cool, so I don't blame them for using shots from the intro. A couple of shots that we've seen already. Noct battling Zane, Lloyd battling Zarkt. Here we have Roby in his hospital bed after being decayed by Kerr. No idea why he's so angry, but he's probably talking to Wildfire or something. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Let's go back and get a nice look at that, if I could. It's going a little too quick. There we go. Good enough. Lloyd flying with his glider. Nice Thunderfang Chaos Storm in the background there. Looking pretty solid. I do like how these wings look. I think the ninja are going to be using them quite a bit in a lot of creative ways, like this way, where Lloyd spins with his wings into Rising Dragon technique. That is awesome. That's amazing. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Clearly, he's battling a Shatter Spin user here, right? Could be one of the 5. Could be Thunderfang himself. I don't know. But that's awesome. I love that. Again, these wings, major game changer for the ninja. We are going to see some excellent aerial battles this season. I guarantee it. Aaron flying in his jet. We saw that piece of footage already. Here we have a nice, well, not a nice look, but a clear look at the Ogre Cyclops thing that the ninja battle. This is actually, I think this is from episode 2, I believe? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this battle comes from episode 2. Again, Oku, as of right now, has aired the first 2 episodes, so I saw like bits and pieces of them, so I'm trying to piece together what goes on, but obviously I'm going to wait until the English release to watch the episodes in full. Noct standing with some Dragonians, looking awesome. Zarkt confronting the ninja. We've seen that shot already. Nothing really new to talk about there. We have Noct on that train with Zane and Raptin, presumably. Prismatic Blade stuck into the ground. Lloyd swoops down to save it from the other piece of footage. Here we have a bunch of Dragonians, a swarm. They have Lord Ras hostage here. So again, we know that the 5 are not yet done with Mr. Tiger Man. They do want their revenge on him. Ooh, one of them has Ras's hammer. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. I like the Dragonians. I think they look really, really cool. A new shot of Pixel with a prismatic blade, looking nice. I like Pixel's mask. Again, we saw that mask for the first time in some of the new images that we talked about yesterday. It does look very good. I think it translates over from the minifigure extremely well. But this is obviously from that train sequence. Drix. I love Drix. Drix is probably my favorite Forbidden 5 member. Don't know what he's doing here. He's like screaming or something. Hold on, let me see. Oh, he takes out his weapons. It's like a battle cry, like a hiss. Nice new look at Big Zane. Very nice. Drix, dual-wielding prismatic blades like a legend. Look at that. Wait, go back. That's amazing. See, Drix is the best. How can you say he's not the best? But 2 swords there for Drix. One of them is that one that Lloyd is always running around with, so that's worth mentioning. But Drix, dual-wielding prismatic blades like a legend. Here we have Rox hanging out. This is also from one of the first episodes of Dragons Rising, Season 3. This is after the Forbidden 5 hijack that truck. Then we have one of Thunderfang's chains being cut. Trying to see who did it. It's one of the Forbidden 5 members. I think it might be Noct. But they are so tiny compared to the chain. It's really funny. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Noct. Kind of looks like him there. Noct cuts a chain of Thunderfang. We have Thunderfang swiping his tail at the ninja. Nice new shot of the ninja here. Kai, Nia, Lloyd, and Aaron. So presumably at the end of Season 3, obviously Aaron is going to team back up with the ninja to take on Thunderfang. Again, enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing, I guess. But in the background, as you can see, that is our first look at the combo mech featuring Zane. Let's see if I can get a nice zoom in on that guy. It might be kind of difficult. Yep, it's proving to be a little difficult. But still, combo mech, fully combined. You can see Big Zane in the center there. I think that's Ryu right next to him, so that's whatever. But the combo mech here, I gotta admit, in the show, looks pretty solid. Say what you will about the set, but in the show, it does look pretty good. But that is our first look at that. We can get a nice closer look here. Yeah, that is definitely Big Zane in the center of the combo mech. Again, nice new shot of some of the core ninja, looking very nice there. Lloyd flinches. This shot of Rocks, I love this shot of Rocks. Now, this was actually part of the first episode of Dragons Rising Season 3. This is at the end of the Thunderfang storyline. So that Thunderfang story that we already saw from a clip from a while ago, where he fights the Archdragon of Focus, this is how that scene ends. Love. Rocks is the master of fear, after all, so it would make sense that she's kind of scary here. Thunderfang doing a nice flex or whatever. What actually is he doing here? He's flexing. He's flexing. I don't know how else to describe that. Only one chain on this guy, though, so presumably this is after the majority of the chains have been cut. Obviously, Thunderfang's a little bit antsy. He wants out. The Forbidden Five are super close to getting him out, but he wants out, like, now. He's like an impatient dog. And Lloyd using a prismatic blade to attack the camera. And that's how she ends there. So yeah, that's the new trailer coming at us from Oku TV for Dragons Rising Season 3. Pretty good stuff all around, I'd say. A lot of exciting new footage. A lot of stuff that we've seen before, too. But some new stuff. Like I said, I will be talking about the intro itself in its own separate video at some point later on. Not sure when that'll be, considering that we have, like, news after news after news coming out. So I'll try my best, but eventually we will talk about the new intro. With that being said, though, everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Let me know what you think about this new footage brought to us by Oku TV, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.